Viewers, welcome back to Gambian Talent TV. We are here with some people from the Gambia Red Cross members, which are these people are going to celebrate the 8th May, which is World Red Cross Day. So in my far right, I have a gentleman, so I will let him to introduce himself.
Alright, thank you very much, Aisatu. My name is Idrissa Mane. I am the Volunteer Management Coordinator of the Gambia Red Cross Society.
Okay, thank you very much, Idrissa Mane. I want to know your role at the Red Cross. Do you have mentioned that already?
Yeah, I've mentioned that I am the Volunteer Management Coordinator, coordinating the activities of the volunteers nationwide, and also coordinate the activities of our branches that are established already. I think later we'll come to that to give you the branches that we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, for how long have you been with the Red Cross?
I have been with the Red Cross for more than 10 years. I've started as a volunteer, but currently I am a staff working with the Gambia Red Cross Society.
Okay, thank you very much. And my right again, I have a very beautiful lady with me here. So I will like him to introduce herself. Tell me her role and for how long has she been with the Red Cross?
Thank you very much. I am Aisatu Emba, the Gender and Diversity Focal Person for the Gambia Red Cross Society. I've been in the Gambia Red Cross Society for more than 15 years. I've been a volunteer and presently I am a staff from 2015 to date.
Okay, thank you very much, Aisatu. Now on my left hand side, I have a gentleman. I will let him also to introduce himself.
Okay, thank you very much, Aisha, and then the viewers out there. My name is Modu Toure, the Communication and Dissemination Officer of the Gambia Red Cross Society. Actually, I don't know how many years I have spent in Red Cross, because I have spent my entire life in Red Cross. I joined, I think, since around the 1989, 1990, around that time to date. So, but then I've started as a staff of the Gambia Red Cross Society in 2008.
Okay, thank you very much, Idrissa, if I get that right. Thank you very much, Modu. Coming through my first question, I'm going to direct it to you.
Okay.
What is World Red Cross Day? To you, what is World Red Cross Day?
Thank you very much once again, viewers out there, and then your question is very, very important. World Red Cross Day is a day we set aside to commemorate the birth of, or the founder of the Red Cross, that is Sergeant Henry Donner, a Swiss nationalist, who came up with the idea of Red Cross and then the formation of Red Cross. Since after the formation, he was born on the 8th of May, 1828. So he took on the 8th of May as his birthday, not to only celebrate his birthday, but also to celebrate the idea. We call it the idea that he has, and the idea he has it in 1859. The work of Red Cross started in 1859, so 8th of May is set aside by all the Red Cross societies in the world, to both Red Cross and Red Crescent societies in the world, to celebrate the birth of the founder of the Red Cross.
Okay, coming down to my trauma here, Aisatu, I would like to ask you, what are the activities that the Red Cross members or the Red Cross in general is into right now?
Toma, thank you very much. The Red Cross, as the name says by itself or speaks for itself, the Red Cross is too big and the works we're doing are just too much. We've been intervening in terms of disaster response and then crisis, humanitarian support, first aid, health, and you name them. We have lot more activities that are going on. Like presently we have one called the Mixed Movement, which is going on presently in all the regions in the country. And presently, like tomorrow, we are celebrating 8th May, which is, of course, as Modu said, is in conjunction to the commemoration of the birth of Sergeant Henry Donner, who was the founder of the Red Cross. Well, if you look at it, it is not only celebration to us, celebrating a birthday. It is a day that Red Cross and Red Cross volunteers and staff throughout the world are trying to remember themselves, to show up and be proud of who we are in terms of responding to humanity. And as the theme corresponds to the celebrations, as it is the theme called love. That's what we are doing so far.
Okay, bala Idrissa di foog ne dama ko fàtte Idrissa fàtte wu ma la de. Coming down to Idrissa, to you Idrissa, people have been saying that Red Cross jom daal fuxumba rek lañ dee def. Fuxumba rek si rally yi and so on and so forth. What to you my question is going to be to you my question is going to be what is your reaction towards people saying that you people only go to the rallies or fuxumba rek ngeen dee dem and so on. So what are you going to tell those people that are watching right now?
All right, thank you very much, Aissatou. That question is very relevant. Fuxumba ñu dem foofu, jar na ko fu ñu dem teew fu nekk. Humba tamit dafa am ay difference, like there are different type of humbas that you might call it. When it is happening, things are going on, we want to be present. Wherever the public is gathered, Red Cross, we want to be there. Our presence is important. There are different activities that we attend. Public gathering, when there are, for example, I will start from sports, like football match, you have thousands of spectators who will be gathered. It's good for Red Cross volunteers to be there to take care of their health status. There can be stampede and so on. So at least somebody need to be there to support them, before they will have at least a medical doctor to take care of them. When there are rallies like these political rallies, we have musical jamborees, you can name what a few. We are always there. If there are in other instances too, we do go out and then help. For example, if there are chaos, wherein you have disputes among people, you are always there to support. So the humba, in a sense, is like unforeseen circumstance. When they happen, we are always out there to at least support the leader. Yeah, of course, people do see us in musical jamborees. They say, yeah, the fun name or the Red Cross them. It's not like that. We are there not to dance to the tune of the music. We are there at least to watch out and see, those who are there, because the population there will be too much. There can be some push and pull. There can be stampede, and we are always there to observe that. If there are stampede or push and pull, somebody need urgent help, force need help. So we'll be there to support the person to evacuate the individual. Then, in an instant where we can take care of the person at that spot, we will. But if we cannot, we will just have to transfer the person to the nearest health center or the health facility to have a special treatment. Yeah.
Okay. To Idrissa again, aside from life-saving event, do Red Cross engage in any other activities such as giving out scholarship to students and the like?
We do engage in different activities in terms of supporting education. I will say, currently we don't have a package that is providing for scholarship to students, but we are providing learning, to others. Especially, I'll give you an example of one project that we are currently running in Kiel West, in LRR. The project is about livelihood, supporting women, the most disadvantaged women, at least to build their capacity in different areas in terms of farming, in terms of livestock management or agriculture in general. We provide them with literacy lessons. For example, we will go and then get a social worker. The Red Cross will pay that social worker to go and then provide knowledge or give them, build their capacity in those areas. But right now, we don't have a scholarship to give to students. But internally, Red Cross is taking care of its own volunteers by building their capacity in different areas related to Red Cross.
Okay, I think that one it's clear to all the viewers watching right now. Red Cross, they don't give out scholarship to students, they only assist in terms of education. Coming down to this gentleman right here sitting, is it kind of Red Cross? No. Si Gambia. Is it that Red Cross then talk rek mu ñew? Is it that then talk rek gis Red Cross or they dafa wacc ci ko rek ñew? So kañ la Red Cross ñew si biir Gambia bi ni?
Ok, jërëjëf Aïssatou, kontaan naa trop si laajte bi nga laajte parce que nit ki dafa war pour nga xam si looy yëngu ak naka nga si yëngu ak lu tax nga si yëngu. Soo gisee Red Cross idea Red Cross dafa commencé in 1859. That's when Sergeant Henry Donnan came up with the idea. Simply because dafa fekkee a war. Because Red Cross society lu ko ëmb yëpp ndimbal la. Si ndimbal la Red Cross taxawee. Si ndimbal la Red Cross sosoo. Basically, in 1859, dafa witness a war. And when we witness a war, war bi was between France, Italy ak Austria. So moom like is a Swiss national. The businessman la woon, very rich, and then dafa doon ñëw Africa to establish a business in Algeria. waaye ñun ñëpp xam nañ ne time boobu noonu like we were under colonialism, like muy Gambia, muy Algeria, muy any other country, we were colonized by the European powers. So moom noonu la ñëwee Algeria, and then by then Algeria was under France. So bu mu demee France pour seek because xam nga rek Gambia sax soo fi waree ubbi si business foog nga am autorisation bi. foog ñu autorise la pour nga mun fee establish the business, dem jaaree register, am sa TIN card, am yooyu yëpp. So the same process la doon use. While at that time, comme ni ma la ko waxee, we were under the European power. So Algerians have to tell him that they'll war back to France because ñoom ñoo leen colonize to get the signature of the king. That's King Napoleon by then. So bu mu demee fekkut fa King Napoleon, mu fekk fa assistant mu sign, kooku signal ko. So mu del ci Algeria, ñooñu ne ko no, it's not possible because we need the signature of the man himself. Because time we know how powerful our kings were. So he has to go back. Ñu ne ko kooku like by then he was also the head of the army. Understand? So ñu ne dafa lead army bi dem Italy. So mu toppa ko fa Italy. So waaye bu mu demee ba Italy, Solferino, lu mu fa fekk ak lu mu fa dafa ëpp but. Because dafa fekk nit yaa ngi xee. So buñ doon xee by then, imagine fu ñu ne like 400,000 people are fighting. Almost 40,000 people are dead or wounded. So amuñ kenn ku leen toppatoo. So mu taxaw mu ne like he was touched seeing amount of people ñu gaañu, ñu feebar, ñu soxla ndimbal te amuñ ku leen dimbale. Go by then duñ dee xalaat affaire yi ndimbal mun sa bopp rek duma la. So si la ñëwee with the idea to help. So mu dem dimbale ñooñu. So bu mu dimbale ñooñu ba pare si la ne binda bu book, dafa binda a book called Memory of Solferino. So si biir book bi mu def 3 recommendations. Mu ne benn si recommendation mooy ñu establish Red Cross Society, mooy ñu establish a relief society all over the world nga xam ne ñooñu dinañ leen train during peace time. So su woo amatee wala shipwreck ñooñu dinañ dem pour dimbal. So this is where the idea comes from. So part of the recommendation, so ñi oote meeting mu dem gars yi Switzerland, mu dellu Switzerland si gis government bi jox leen idea bi, ñooñu tamit jënd idea bi, then invite all the countries ñu am force meeting. So when you have a force conference is where you dooree the Geneva Conventions. Mo xam na ne am na ñu bëri xam nañ the Geneva Conventions. That's where the Geneva Convention started from.
The Geneva Convention.
Good. That's where it comes from. It's the man called Henry Dunham. Because second recommendation we make mooy ñu am policies. yoo xam ne ñooy guide, ñoo xam ne ñooñu ñoo nekka di dimbale ñu gaañu ak ñu feebar. So follow suñ principles principles of Red Cross. So bu ñooñu tawee mooy the first Geneva Convention being held, and that was held in 1863. Okay. So from there si lañ accept pour am Red Cross. So in order pour nga nekk Red Cross as a country, one da nga war a am independence. Two da nga war a nekk a territory, da nga war a am sa own territory boobu. Understand? Three nga am sa constitution. Understand? So Gambia before 1965, then you don't call the branch of the British Red Cross. Red Cross moved on, why it was not called the Gambia Red Cross Society. It was called the branch of the British Red Cross. The reason because time we were also colonized by the British. So because of Amunchun independence, we cannot call ourselves the Gambia Red Cross. So when we made independence in 1965, in 1966, you ratify the act, the Gambia Red Cross Act. In the laws of the Gambia, you will find us there. Understand?
Modou dafa mel ni yow daal da nga yaabu pa dama la bëggoon a laaj question boobu noonu waaye Pape nag yaa ngi ko answer. So pour nga tënk ko rek lan mooy the act kañ la act bi kañ lañ ko enact si biir constitution bi.
Act bi ñu ngi ko enact in 1965. 1966 rather. So 1966 65 bu ñu ko enacté as bu ñu ko présenté the 1966 si lañ ko accept ratify ko. And then today you the Gambia Red Cross Society then gain a Turi British branch of the British Red Cross. So in the same 1966, Silang applied and we were accepted by the Federation. I mean by the ICRC. And then Lulu process like the government of the Gambia you continue process by 1970, so rather 1970 Silang you accept by the ICRC Then 1974 ñu accept ñu as IFRC. So ñooñu IFRC ICRC du ñu doon body Red Cross bodies lañ ñooy international Red Cross bodies yi nga xam ne all countries foofu lañ bokk. So as we are speaking, that's how Gambia Red Cross Society ñëw moom boppam nekk an act legally to operate in the Gambia. ñu jox ko all legal mandates as an humanitarian institution. The word should be very understood. Ñun we are humanitarian institution auxiliary to the public authorities. Doing business, doing def dara. Why dafa am ay addendums yoo xam ne nii loolu loi bi may nañu ko to raise resources to help people.
Okay.
Understand? So ñun moo tax whatever we are doing is a voluntary based institution. ñëpp xam nañ ne Gambia Red Cross is a voluntary based institution. Voluntary based bi miinut ne amuñ ay staffs. We have staffs and then later someone
Modu yaa ngi bëgg a dominate suma programme bi.
No,
duma ko nangu déedéet duma ko nangu. Okay, coming down to Aisha, the question I'm going to ask you is what dama di dégg ñu ne Red Cross am nañ staff, am nañ volunteer. Suma maas yi xam nga we don't know what is lan mooy the role of the staff, xamuñu lan mooy the role of the volunteer. Ba pare xamuñ sax volunteer yi ak staff yi what is their difference. So dama bëggoon nga liyal ñu rek nga wax ñu si what is the difference between the staff and the volunteer.
Tooma kontaan naa si laajte boobu noonu torop ndax de soo déggee kër njaboot bee ko waral te tey su nekkee ne Red Cross dëkk la ñun volontaire yi ñooy suñ waa kër su nee réew la volontaire si ñooy suñ citizen moo tax ñu ne Red Cross tey soo déggee Red Cross li ko umba ñetti sarta la o ñetti fànn si gàttal am nañ governing board bi mooy nguur bi mooy ne su dee réew la dama ko jëlee rek si ponki réew tey soo seetee nga ne réew danga am government nga am ministers nga am citizens tey li nga am tey si Gambia Red Cross mooy governing board ñooy ñi nga xamante ñoo amee luwaay ak sartay liy doxal Red Cross di Gambia Red Cross Society soo jógee ko si fànn boobu noonu yaa ngi am di staff yi ñooy ñi nga xam ne ñoom la Gambia Red Cross Society di fay salary di mooy ñi ñoo jox weer bu dee lu ñu war a yóbbuwaat di tubaab di ooyee wages or salaries mooy ñi ñoo ooyee staff soo weesoo si loolu nga am ñi ñoo ooyee volunteers mooy ñi nga xamante ne ñu ngi ñëw pare taxaw waxtu bu ne saa yu nekk ak waxtu bu munti doon foo leen yóbbu dinañ dem ñu liggéey te fekk amalu loo leen weer bu dee ñooñu ñooy volontaire moo tax ma ne tey su fekkee ne suñ Gambia Red Cross kër la kon volunteers yi ñooy suñ citizen ñoom ñooy suñu waa kër ñette yooyu noonu lañ am biir Gambia Red Cross fan naa tontu naa sa laajte.
Waaw fan naa tontu nga suma laajte bi suma tooma coming down to Idrissa we gis nañ ne Red Cross am nañ ay chapters yu bari in schools in regions so kañ la chapters yooyu noonu kañ ngeen ko establish.
Thank you very much. Thank you Aisha pour laal ni mbiri volunteer ak management bi ak staff si. Red Cross am nañ volunteers all over ci dëkk bi fii tey suñ ko content nañ wane almost we have about 12,000 volunteers in the country. So the chapters you want ñun we don't call them chapters for now. We then they oil as our links. I'm then links in different areas. Now we have links in schools. We have links in the communities, and then those are the type of links that we have. And those links in schools and communities, they are managed by our branch offices. Because both say Red Cross, and then branch office in all the administrative regions. You have 7 branches in the country. You have the municipalities, that's Kanifing and Banjul. Then the other 5 regional branches are there. You have Basse, you have CRR, you have RRR, you have West Coast and North Bank. We have those regions. So these are the links that we have. We have links in schools and then links in the communities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that wonderful answer. I'm coming back to Modu. Modu, this discussion it's going to be based on the 8th May, which is World Red Cross Day. So what is 8th May? 8th May, lala. Is it that 8th May, sila who found Red Cross judu, or is it that on that day sila Red Cross si bopam sancha or what? Parce que nit yi ñu ñoo sétane ñu ngi bëgg xam lan moy 8th May. So ma laaj la question boobu noonu.
Okay, thank you very much, Aisha, once again. 8 May, basi juddu la ñu celebrate. Why comme no ko Aisha waxee woon si beginning bi. 8 May is the birthday of the founder of of Red Cross. That's Henry Donner. Henry Donner basi juddu 8 May. So te momo found Red Cross. So in order pour ñu wax ko jërëjëf. Sargal ko si idea bu mu ñëwee nii. Nga xam ne idea bi tey worldwide. Country boo dem almost 191 is 191 countries ñu am Red Cross ñëpp a ngi ko am because of benn idea bu juddoo depuis Italie la te jógee si kenn nit so foog naa kooku jar nañu sargal ko ko jërëjëf so loolu la 8 May ñëwee so 8 May Red Cross kooku mu ngi juddu 8 May 1828 so bu mu doon am 31 years old si la xalaatam bi ñëw and si la establish Red Cross so meaning that he was a youth bu mu doon establish Red Cross 31 years la am bu mu doon fekkee xeex bi 1863 mu ngi am almost 34 years si la Red Cross judd ñu tuddee ko Red Cross so te Red Cross bi tamit nekku ne dañ tëb rek ne nañ ko tuddee Red Cross
waaw maa ngi la bëggoon a laajte boobu tamit Idrissa isn't that comme ñeneen dañ dee wax ne am the cross and Red Cross the big cross nga am that white thing then nga am the cross mu ngi signify everything people dañ dee wax ne Red Cross is a Christian body organisation or a body bu nekk fii nii pour Christian yi is it Christian moo ko andi so léegi ñun dañ bëggoon a xam ne Red Cross is it a Christian body or something okay
dafa ma ne like comme ni it's always very funny so nit ñi laajte loolu parce que soo seetee cross bi si boppam ndiroo ak lii because really 5 equal boxes la waaye nu mu ñëwee nekku ne dañ tëb rek because wax naa ne Henry Donner Switzerland la jógee Suisse la jógee so te soo leen seetee Swiss national flag bi mooy comme ni Gambia flag bi soo seetee Swiss flag bi is a white cross on a red background so ñu ne to say thank you to the man it's not only enough pour ñu celebrate World Red Cross Day they need a unique symbol a unique sign a unique logo boo xam ne amul benn country bu ko use as a flag te dafa war a represent foo ko gis rek da nga war a xam ni ñii groupe bi la so ñu ne léegi pour ñu say thank you to the man nañ reverse the Swiss national flag the Swiss national flag is a white cross on a red background so soo ko reversé da nga am a red cross on a white background so pour ñu gën koo mun a specify jëluñ ko rek mu nekk a red cross dañ ko def 5 equal squares put together mu nekk a red cross so léegi moo tax ñu the emblem ñëw so the emblem is not a Christian sign but a reverse of the Swiss national flag to say thank you to Henry Donner the founder so foofu la tur bi ñëwee red cross so moo tax soo ko reversé instead of nga am white cross da nga am red cross on a white background so instead of a white cross on a red background reverse nga ko nga am a red cross on a red background so noonu la tur bi ñëwee noonu la red cross bi ñëwee te loolu moo tax ñuy celebrate World Red Cross Day waaye tu yokka tamit ci not only bési juddu la ñoo celebrate ñu ngi celebrate the power of the volunteers and the staffs we are talking about more than 11.7 million people that are Red Cross members, both staffs and volunteers. So what 11.7 million is not a small number. They know you every day, as we are talking to you now. Problems are in Mozambique. They have a cyclone. Both cyclone Idai and cyclone Kenneth it hits Mozambique. As we are talking now, Syria is a problem. As we are talking now, Nigeria have a flood. As we are talking now, Iraq is on a war. The first them text a tanka dinga gis Red Cross or a Red Crescent. For them tay ding fa fek Red Cross or a Red Crescent ñu ngi joxe relief. So they see all these migration camps. Muy both in Italy, both in Spain, both in Libya. Ding fa fek Red Cross ñu ngi joxe seen liggéey ñu ngi dimbale ñu fa nekk. So it was celebrated. So ñooñu seen achievement ñooñu seen taxawaay moom la ñoo celebrate daal 8 May to tell them thank you to celebrate their success. So ñëwee Gambia fii kii wax na ko 12,000 volunteers are in the Gambia sacrificing their life every day, both doctors, nurses, teachers, drivers, ñëpp combined together. so ñooñu tamit this day nga ne leen thank you this day nga ne leen a jaaraama jërë ngeen jëf si liggéey bi ngeen defar Red Cross ba pare lu ma suma boss dee wax always nit ki nga ne ko thank you tam du dara de waaye nit ki liggéey ba pare nga ñëw ne ko thank you very much li nga def rafet na daf koy yokk a doole daf koy yokk a mun-mun daf koy yokk a courage daf koy yokk a determination so looloo tax ñun tamit ñu set this day aside as Red Cross internationally soo demee ëllëg by tomorrow 191 countries will be celebrating te soo demee si suñ website yi soo demee si suñ Twitter handles yi nga dem si suñ let's say WhatsApp pages yi is all about this information. Facebook pages is all about this information we are sending out, this celebration we are doing. So tomorrow is also going to continue, that people are going to celebrate what they have. And then we also pay tribute to those who died in the service of humanity.
Okay, thank you very much, Idrissa. 121. Modu Lada. Man mo may wa Idrissa rek. Idi ba may buwale. Okay. Ngani 121 people are celebrating countries. 191 people are celebrating. 191 countries are celebrating this World Red Cross Day, and which is very important. Now, coming down to the themes of the day, which is love. So I'm going to ask Idrissa about the theme of the day. Looking into love, what does love signify?
Now, love mom signify bari na. You know, you love you know, profile la che dina la guna wa tuti about love. So because in jël bi bala ñoo jël team bi because dañu nekk team bo xamné comme Gambia Red Cross moko design. This is international. You know, suñ banxasu mag bi Federation ñoo design you know okay now at bi li la ñoo use to celebrate World Red Cross Day team bi day ñu liggéey. So team bi love ñu ngi won nit ñi le comme ni leen bëgga ñoo bëggel la you know bëggel bi you know we love what we are doing as Red Cross volunteers wala suñ volunteer li ñoo def bëgg nañ ko te nit ñi ñoo jëflantel ñoo bëgg nañ le you know saa ñoo liggéey ak gaay ñu ngi na smile ñu na won bëggel you know Red Cross volunteer nga gis liggéey la won frown face li moo def daf ko bëgg si xolam so ñun daal you know at bi yëpp dañoo nekk di wax yi fi bëggel you know naka la ñoo jàppale doomi aadama ñu nekk si ay naxar ñu xam ne day soxla seen dimbal te ni nga ko defee ne dafa demee pour liggéey.
Ok maa ngi dégg suma Thomas bi tam nga wax bëggee loo fa benn dafa bëgg a contribute si yow loo wax so naa ko jox floor bi moom tam mu wax si xalaat.
waaw Thomas wax nga dëgg ndax soo seetee liggéey Red Cross si boppam dafa ànd ak cofeel ndax mbugeel boobu noonu mooy cofeel soo seetee liggéey bi ni moo demee ni ko Red Cross volontaire bi di ko defee wala staff bi ni moo liggéeyee si liggéey bi nga xamante ne amut fay du dul jërëjëf te jërëjëf moo ñu gënal loo gis ñun waa Red Cross taamu nañ di liggéey ci kaw mbugeel ak cofeel comme ni ko Idrissa waxee suñ liggéey dafa ànd ak patient ànd na ak muñ ak dal laaj na loolu noonu yëpp sarta yim laaj dafa bari te sarta yooyu noonu loolu mënuloo koo am wala mënuloo koo dabu si li ngaa liggéey te fekk boolewuloo koo mbugeel ndax liggéey boo ko def te amuloo si cofeel kon sa liggéey du mën a sotti te du mën a àgga fi nga ko bëgg te ñun Red Cross dañ tàmm di liggéey boo xam ne fu ñu ko séentu dañ dee bëgg mu àgga fa wala mu romb foofu noonu loolu moo waral ñu ne mbugeel te société tam ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi nekk si jafe-jafe tey liñ gën a soxla si àdduna mooy ku leen bëgga te soo leen waree liggéeyal wala nga war leen a jàppale mënuloo leen a bëgga liggéey bi mënut a sotti kon yow li nga ut doo ci am dara kon loolu moo tax na Red Cross ñu ne mbugeel ndax société àdduna bi sa mbugeel moo ko wóor te doomi aadama yi ñun waa Gambia dañ ci war a jàngante yokka dëgg la ñu ngi buggante waaye ñu gën a yokkan suñ bëggee ni ñoo bëggantee nit ak nit du nit ak mbokkam kese waaye nit ak nit ak sa dëkkandoor nit ak sa àndandoor ndax soo seetee environnement bi biir Gambia fii dëgg la Gambia is called the smiling coast ñu ngee smile ñu ngee demalante waaye du ñàkk yaa ngi am lu la naxari si sa biir xol boo ko seetee loolu yëpp nga jiital si mbugeel dafa mën a faj yu bari dina faj jàngoro yu bari si doomi aadama ndax nit ki feebar rek jàngoro boppam la boo ko waxee boole ak naxar dara du dem kon moo tax Red Cross ñu ne mbugeel te ñu ngi sàkku àdduna bi yëpp àdduna wërngal képp Gambie ak lu ko wër ñi maa dégloo ñi maa seetaan dépp ñu ngi leen di wax ne Red Cross ñu ngi leen di nuyoo si mbugeel
waaw Red Cross ñu ngi leen a nuyu si mbugeel which is the theme of the Red Cross Day ma ñëwaat si Modou di ko laaj something very important which is it's Red Cross a mobile hospital parce que dañ dee programme bu am rek you people are there so it's Red Cross a mobile hospital or
Okay, thank you very much, Aishatu. Why? just dama bëggoon yokk one or two points
Wow, okay.
mbugee bi like the love as the thing because emotional touch, emotional feeling is very important in a human being. And dama believe Red Cross, we have this belief that if you don't love what you are doing, you will never serve humanity. Like the person that you are serving is with a problem. The person that you want to help has a problem. That's why you are there to help. So that cannot be accompanied with hatred. That can only be accompanied with love. That's why I say all the work that we are doing, it's only accompanied with love. That's why we can be achieving what we are achieving. So mother, it's very important. And then not only dedicated to the people that we are serving, but it's also dedicated to everybody. Like, then they're talking and I love Red Cross because of danger muna coverage for them fekal len fa. Understand that alone rek dafa dugga suñ digé xol. That alone rek dafa dugga suñ digé xol. So moo tax ñu bëgg jël tribute that love and then take it as a team that will emotionally touch each and every person, so that you can sit down and emotionally think about that person in a remote village ku amul ndox amul courant amul yoon bu correct te mu ngi feebar wala jigéen ni biir war a dem ami doom mu ngi taw, you know, nga seetaan with all those conditions, at least yaram bi daw nga fekk fa Red Cross volunteer mu ngi ko dimbale to see that am na a safe delivery. So these are things that we always come across with. So moo tax dañ ko si ñu boole ko jaxase ko lu gars yi di wax rek. waaw jaxas mbaxas ko si. So that at least we have that, you take out that emotional touch from the volunteers and from the people.
Okay.
Mobile clinic.
Hospital.
First of all, duñ amuñ hospital, duñ doctors. Although am nañ volunteers yoo xam ne they are trained medical doctors, consultants am nañ ko. They're very important people in the Gambia. You know, they are consultant. Why? When it comes to Red Cross in general, we are not a hospital, we are not doctors, we are not nurses, but we provide first aid. Then believe Dara, and which is proven scientifically, medically, all the calis, all the tests. Yep, that could prove it. For example, in an accident scene, the way you take care of the patient, I'm not a lot into his recovery. Can do a lot into his recovery. Nit ki nga dem fekk accident loxo dama tànk yi dama, you don't mobilize that person correctly, kooku mën na faa jógee ñàkk tànk wala mu jógee fa paralyze. Understand? So in Red Cross, we train you people, we train our volunteers how to help in case there is an accident. The first help is very important. Nga fekkee accident tànk yaa ngi dama, Red Cross with an experienced a trained volunteer will come, take his time, mobilize no more mobilize, treat ku mu war a treat first. Understand? Because mun naa jël example, the last time fii la accident am just opposite suñu office bi fii ñu daw ooñu ñu dugga ñu dem si ground ba ma xuloo fa sax kooku mu ne ma kii mu ngi bëgg a dee ne nga ko ekkati dugal si moto bi, kooku mu ngi dama tànka baa ngi def nii nga ekkati rek dugal si moto bi, tànka bi yaxi si boppam bon si mun naa dog tissue on the way nga ekkati ko teg ko te tissue boobu mun na koo tax mu paralyse, mun naa dog benn sadit wala mu bona lifin bi naka laati der bi. So yaa ngi instead of nga minimize worsening situation, yaa ngi ko increase. So as a Red Cross volunteer suñ ñëwee loolu la ñoo tërit, mobilize tànka bi ndanka waaye reduce the pain, takka ko ndanka ekkati ko ndanka teg suñ stretcher, strap ko ndanka dugal ko si ambulance yóbbul ko docteur. Su àggee si docteur bi dafa yomba si docteur bi dafa continuer treatment bi rek. So within weeks or a week or so nga génn dox sa soxla. waaye nga ñëw rek ekkati tànk baa nga kalay fële bala ngaa dugal si biir moto bi kooku ngaa yuuxu, you know, tekkiyaawloo tànk bi tekkiyaawloo loxo bi, yaa ngi yokk more pain to that guy. So moo tax ñu bëri dañ dee foog ne ñun we are doctors waaye we are not doctors. So ñun we are first aid providers, and dañ ko dee train, dañ dee train institutions, dañ dee train hotels, dañ dee train people
Ak
schools yi, our links community bi on how to do first aid. So moo tax ñu bëri dañu dee ooyee doctors waaye duñ doctors. amuñ mobile nakalati sa clinic. Why? And our projects, in our intention, is we want to come up with mobile clinics. Why su nekkee mobile clinics yooyu sax day ñëw volunteers yu fa nekk wala staff yu fa nekk dañoo nekk qualified medical professionals ñoo xam ne dañ leen recruit from train leen na send invitation applications, you apply based on your experience and your professionalism, and you appoint and run the medical facilities. Why, like come the normal volunteers, fulls like me, putting on this bib, they assume the Red Cross volunteer, like I am a doctor, I inject or I take medication or I have my mobile clinic. No. You make sure that soon volunteers, if you in terms of providing that first aid, even Dr. train how to do first aid. Doctors, even MRC, like last week, we were there training their doctors on how to do first aid. Resuscitate kukhum, go in the back to life, lulu expert lens. Unconscious person, bring back to life, expert lens. But that does not mean that doctors. You know, there are different situations. It's different from a medical situation. But you need a medical personnel who looked into. So the answer to your question is we don't own a mobile clinic. We don't act as a clinic, and we are not having hospitals. We are the Red Cross around for now. So then every Gambian to have a very good health facility. So suñ ko amon tamit dinañ ko don def waaye for now amuñ ko te luñ loolu waaye dañ dee provide first. That's where our work stopped.
I guess loolu leer na ñëpp Gambia Red Cross they don't have any hospital right now. Currently they don't have a hospital, but they only provide first aid to the public. So fana loolu leer na danaka viewers yi ñoo seetaan jël nañ loolu. Coming down to Aissatou again, Red Cross fan listen for them.
Toba. Red Cross soo ko seetee comme ñun waaye aji ndimbal yi ñuy jàppale ñi nga xam ne soxla nañ ndimbal du ñaaka benn dinañ dox ñu ñëw ñu ne Red Cross jox nañ leen lii ngeen seet ñi ko yelloo ngeen jox leen wala ñu jël suñ ay alal mooy alal yi nga xam ne moom Red Cross loolu la am mooy bitik yi fi nekk ak office yi nekk bi Red Cross complex ñu luwe ko Gambia Red Cross ñun foofu la ñu amee suñ source of income boo xam ne moo mën a sustain suñ staff yi ak some of our activities waaye benn du ñàkk tamit dinañ dox léegi ñu am ay project comme ni ki li Idrissa doon wax livelihood project bi loolu Spanish Red Cross la ak the EU ñoom ñoo def intervention foofu together with partnership with the Gambia Red Cross Society ñu indil ko jigéeni kii yaa ngi waaye boo ko seetee li ëpp si suñ xaalis wala si activité yi ñooy def si suñ xaalis yoo xam ne ñun ñoo ko lijjanti si boppam comme ni ko Modou waxee woon nguur bi dagalal na Red Cross mu nekk place boo xamante ne pour jàppale doomi aadama yi nekk si jafe-jafe ak ay jafe-jafeem waaye tamit ba tey may nañu tamit ñu mën a def jaayantu bu ndaw wala def loo xamante ne dinañu mën a may tuuti koom-koom pour ñu mën a jàppale suñ boppam Gambia Red Cross ñoom seen koom-koom foofu la moo jógee ko waaye amuñu benn fixe budget boo xamante ne dinañ wax ne structure bi moo ñu ko jox fii wala xëj na kële moo ñu ko jox waaye du ñàkk nag si àdduna léeg-léeg nga dox bi gis waaye yàlla bu ñëw mu ne la am nga yokkandeku yàqu dara
yokkandeku yaaxul dara yéen a ko dégg loolu mbokk yi coming down to Idrissa there are significant events that happened in the country including the 1981 and April 11. So what role did Red Cross play during those times?
Well, thank you very much. Red Cross has played a great role, in terms of supporting the needy when it comes to difficulty. Because situation they were very, very tense and very difficult. Because if you talk about the 1981, the coup by Sambasani coup, it was very painful in the Gambia. So Red Cross tahun to demolish victims, they were involved in that particular coup. Move people from the street to the hospital. Try to at least give comfort to people. So the April 10th and 11 to go to the referendum event go hamid you ko joy better because meeting on the Torop Gambia fee ñu ko fekkee dina la ci mëna wal bari ñu la Gambia Red Cross volunteers yi dañ génnoon di dimbale youth si especially when the riot was going on ñu ngi am ay jafe-jafe ñu move leen mobilize leen even suñu office bi sax usoon nañ ko as a temporal base di jël nit ñi si street bi yóbbu leen foofu The Red Cross that plays a great role, basically to support people, move them from a difficult environment to a safe zone. ñu dafa nekk si ñoom loo xam ne ñu gën a yëngu si those events yi waaye méttoon na si ñun tam suñ kaw because 81 si lañ ñàkkoon one of the most solid building bu ñu amoon the Gambia Red Cross Society ñu ngi ko ñàkkoon si that very year the April 10 and 11 bi tamit boobu tamit ñàkkoon nañ suñu volunteer ko xam ne mu ngoon si active service jéemoon na pour jàppale ndaw yi jàppale yi nga xam ne ñu ngi si tolof unfortunately ñu ñàkk ko ñu koo ñaanal yàlla ko yàlla xaar yi àjjana ak ñeneen ñu xam ne tamit dem nañ si bis boobu so Red Cross is there to help suñ fu métti yow laajtoon nga benn laajte nga ne Red Cross fu nekk ñu fa ñun luñ gom mooy we will be the first to arrive in a scene and the last to leave ñun su loolu lañ dëkk dara su xewee rek ku ko dégga li nga wax ñu ko dañoo dem moo tax suñu téléphone yi duñ ko lay fay saa yu ñu koolee any time of the day dinañ jóg to dem te dañoo dem duñ fa laaj dara ay soxna ko we are doing voluntarily we are not asking for anything first to arrive and the last to leave and we are everywhere in this country te lu xew rek foo dem fii ba base lu xew te Red Cross war na faa teew rek ñu fa teew te duñ xaar leneen
loolu am na solo Red Cross they are the first to arrive in an event and the last to leave that event loolu am na solo ñu tënk ko rek léegi ñu ngi ñëw jeextal programme bi ma bàyyi suma gaay ñu wax seen last words yi yoo xam ne they have to give to the general public pour ëllëg ñu mën a ñëw attend programme bi.
Well, okay, thank you very much. Why di ma may benn 1 second rek just to wrap up. Wow. Comme ni ñun like dañ am what we call suñ involvement we involved in disasters that is man-made natural comme like ay flood ay fire disasters we respond. We also respond on internal conflicts mooy internal conflicts dañ ko like the coup d'états and all those things so moo tax political impasse bi sax ñu fa woon ñoo nekkoon forehead 81 April 10 ñun ñëpp ñu ngi fa so April 10 and 81 they were all events yoo xam ne daf ñu métti because we once have the best building in the Gambia ñun ñoo njëkk a tabax glass house in the Gambia here and then supported by the Swedish Red Cross glass headquarters lañ am top to bottom but because of our involvement both soldats Senegalese and Uganda ñu bàyyi our passage was just this and this then the rebels misuse our emblem. ñu jël red pin ko ci seen moto yi Red Cross. So soldats yi Sénégal suñu gisee moto yi dañ leen dee bàyyi not knowing that it's the rebels. So they start ñu ne suñu yëbee seen biir they kill them. So when they know that ne okay ñii Red Cross Croix-Rouge suñu bi tamit ñoo xeex. So they just came and then saw our flag and our building. They said fii mooy seen headquarters. Then off it was gone. And then one of our presidents amoon nañ ko blood wounds fii. So comme ni nga ko waxee April 10 tamit we were out helping. moo tax ñu daanu si di tawli bi yëpp Red Cross ñoo leen transport to the hospital even those that died am na ñoo xam ne suñu loxo leen dee suñu volontaires yoo xam ne suñu loxo leen dee am na suñu volontaires yoo xam ne bu ñu leen jamee fetal ñun ñoo leen stop and I was an active though I was young but I was an active person in the April 10 supporting so comme ni laay nu ko waxee Omar Baba fii lañ ko jamee si bunti office bi ñu ngi taxaw with the bib di xaar like ambulance bi ñëw ñu eb fa ñu amee woon si office bi pour dugal leen fa dem ros leen baañ bi donc it was then that truck soldat bu doon romba fii towards Tabokoto a bullet from that truck moo ko def fekk we were just standing at the back dafa daanu mu jóg daw dugaat ci biir daanu so waaye loolu yëpp taxut ñu dellu gannaaw te loolu du tax ñu dellu gannaaw comme ni ma ko tey man su nekkoon ne dañ génn sax man ñu fetal ko ma dee sax it motivates my team to continue so that's the spirit so and that's what we inculcate in all our people that it is not you but it's the people you are serving. It's not us, but it's them. So that's what we inculcate in the people. So that's why we come up with this love to encourage them to love what they are doing, to continue loving the people they are serving. But without which we will never and ever help. And then this will increase the accountability. We will be accountable to the people that we are serving. We will increase the trust between us and them. And we will increase the acceptance. That's why Red Cross will stand out. Any community you go in the Gambia, once you say Red Cross la jóge you will be respected, you will be trusted, and then people will confide in you their most secret information. They don't mind telling it to Red Cross because they know that the confidentiality is there. So we are appealing to the general public that let's join hands together to help people. The little you do might be too much, can be too much. More than you could ever, as in our first aid slogan, the life you save can be yours. Yes, because I can save your life today, or you save my life today. Tomorrow I save your life. So, Mother, we are encouraging everybody. The Red Cross is here, open to every Gambian, as long as you are residing in the Gambia. We don't talk about color, we don't talk about tribe, nationality. It's open to every individual. And then nothing like disabled or any other person. Like there is total non-discrimination in Red Cross. So I'm wishing everybody, especially our volunteers, happy World Red Cross Day tomorrow. And we expect that everybody will join us. We will be on TVs, on radios, starting in the morning up to late night. So we're celebrating the day today with mass media sensitization. But after the Ramadan, we'll be having a big program in our venue here, and everybody will be invited. And for sure, my friends, Gambian Talent Promotion, obviously, Gambian Talent TV, obviously you'll be there to take pictures and then cover it up. On that note, I thank you all, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to come here and talk to the people.
Okay, Red Cross is here for everybody. Everyone is invited, or everyone is invited for tomorrow's event. The people can follow Gambian Talent on Facebook, follow Gambian Talent on YouTube. We will be here covering the event that the Red Cross Society are going to make for you people. So coming to Idrissa, I think he had some few ending speech to make. So we will leave him to say his own part.
Right, thank you very much, Isufu, once again. I will now tell the general public that Red Cross is here for everyone. Gambia Red Cross, we don't close our doors. Today we are telling you we have about 12,000 volunteers in the country. Now, come the end of this year, 2019, we want to have more than 25,000 registered Red Cross volunteers who will be there to support the people when the need arises. Now, we are also doing a campaign that is to have a Red Cross in every compound, Red Cross volunteer in every compound, and not to have a volunteer alone, but a trained Red Cross volunteer on force aid and other thematic areas of Red Cross, disaster, you name but a few. So it's open to all, even the cameraman here can be invited to come and join. My office doors are open. If you want to pick up a form, you can go to our branches all over the country and pick a form, join the Red Cross, and then definitely you will continue to show love to human beings. Show love, give love, and then support people when the need arises.
Okay, give love and support people when the need arises. And I guess it's very close to Gambian Red Cross, so to pick up a form will be very easy. So coming down to Aisa too, I guess she also had something to say.
Okay, thank you very much. And out there to our viewers, the Gambia Red Cross Society Gender Department is within everybody all over the Gambia. I'm not limiting myself to the Red Cross volunteers or staff, but the whole population, because I believe everybody appreciates the work of the Red Cross. I am wishing everyone a happy 8th May, which is, of course, the theme is about love. Let's love each other as it requires. There is no boundaries to love. As the gender term says, we have to be equal in everything. So let's give out the love to the maximum. Let's share the love we have from 1 to 1, 2 to 2, and to everybody out there. We love you all, and love from Gambia Red Cross Society to you day out. Thank you.
Let's share the love. Love is a very important theme that these people have chosen for their program. It is very important to share love because we are in the month of love, in the month of Ramadan. The Ramadan is a month of love, is a month of peace, and people are expected to give love to people and to help the needy. So these people are here today talking about how Red Cross have been here since before COVID time. So I am Aisa Tundur, your host at Gambian Talent TV, and today.